So the Russians took down MQ-9 Reaper drone off the coast of the Crimean Peninsula and the Black Sea. According to the United States, this was an unprovoked act of aggression on the part of Russia, that the MQ-9 drone was flying in international airspace, exercising its rights under international law of freedom of navigation. That's not really what happened. You see, the MQ-9 Reaper drone was carrying out an intelligence collection mission. One can tell that simply by looking under the left wing of the drone and what it was carrying, a signals intelligence collection pod. Now, that pod is collecting intelligence from the Russians, trying to reach into the Crimean Peninsula and extract data pertaining to air defense radars, communications, things of that nature. Now, in and of itself, this isn't a big deal. Nations spy on each other all the time, and the United States spies on Russia, and Russia spies on the United States. That's what major powers do. But here it's different. You see, the United States is collecting this information and then giving it to Ukraine, which uses this information to target Russia. When I say target Russia, that means to carry out strikes against Russian targets where Russian soldiers are killed or wounded and Russian equipment is destroyed or damaged. This makes the United States an active participant in the conflict, and the MQ-9 Reaper drone loses all protections. And so what Russia did is give the operators of the MQ-9 Reaper drone every chance to withdraw. 19 times Russian fighters flew past the drone trying to convince those who were flying it to leave the area. And when that didn't work, then the Russians used tactics that date back to the Cold War, dumping fuel on the airframe to disrupt its operations and, if necessary, as was the case here, bring it down. This is an unfortunate incident. It cost the United States a $32 million aircraft, but we can't allow the situation to spin out of control.